Welcome on back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Alan Wake. I have been dying to get back into this for quite some time. Ever since I picked it up from the very first time, for the first episode, I've been wanting to play more and more, but I've been kind of busy this week, so let's jump in, shall we? Steam Cloud Alan Wake.
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Always gotta have that coffee, man. Always. But, I kind of want to switch on the coffee maker. Yeah, no.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Yeah. Let me collect the thing that we can collect coffee in. I'll take that coffee thermostat. Thank you. Can we go through here? No, okay. But yeah, I wish I picked up this game a lot sooner because I enjoyed the hell out of the first act. Examine. Alan Wake, return to its sender. Anna and Alex case thriller. Alan case thriller. Interesting. Pick up manuscript page. Oh, look at that. I entirely forgot about that. Sudden stop 2. Okay.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
I really love these. Because it adds so much to the story and overall his books that he writes.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
So, one thing, if anybody can figure out a better lighting for me, so it's not so glaring on the glasses, that would be great. Granted, I don't know if you can. But if you got any tidbits or tips or whatever the heck you want to call it on how I can fix that, please let me know. That would help immensely. We're avoiding the coffee for right now. I know, sinful. Coffee is life. But I want to see what else we can find before we mess with the coffee.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the 3rd day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Why is there always a storm that we start out in? So what is this? The empty walk-in closet? Okay. Did you even move in? Prescription of something. Assuming we're gonna have to come back in here and take our meds or something. This is a really nice bathroom, though. I would love to have a bathroom like this. Got a bathtub and a separate shower. Walk-in shower. I don't have this. We just got the bathtub and a shower head. That's it. Be nice to have this, though. Oh, well, that needs some cleaning for sure. Alright, What's on over here? There's a huge package. Oh, did we just move in or something? Because there's a TV. Okay. That's kind of cool. I highly doubt I'll be able to go out here. I thought so, considering the blizzard. Alright, is there anything else we can interact with? Any books? No, don't look like it. So I guess we're gonna go into the kitchen. Anything in here other than the coffee machine? Does not look like it. Alright, let's go ahead and make that coffee.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Okay. We turned it on, but nothing's brewing, man. How are we supposed to enjoy our coffee? How are we supposed to live without coffee? Nothing's brewing. Man. Alright. Let's go talk to her, I guess. What is this? What is that? Just a whole bunch of knickknacks? Groceries, maybe?
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
So I'm assuming their dynamic is, one, she's a photographer, obviously, but she does his shots for his books, too. So that's kind of cool. Alright, we can't go in there. That was a pretty cool dynamic.
These look really good.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
The hell?
Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right
Okay.
here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Okay, so she's... Okay, it's not there. Focus. Oh, okay, there it is. So she's overall scared of the dark. We kind of learned that.
I really don't
Honey,
like this
it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
She really does not like the dark, especially, from last time. From last episode.
Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah.
Clicker.
If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Did you hear that? The clicker went off. Bright fall, the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here.
All
If the
right.
pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Yeah.
Doc Nelson was
Hopefully.
the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
I'm assuming he just got done fishing earlier.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this,
Yep.
Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she?
Yeah, she
Not
is.
the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there.
That it is.
You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
I miss the hell out of fishing, dude. Me and my dad used to go fishing all the time. Both my dads, actually. I remember the first time I actually caught a bass, though.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
I was out at, I think it was a lake or a subset of ponds put together. And I was with my mom's boyfriend at the time. And we were out there with him and a buddy of his. And it was my first time catching a bass. I was so surprised. It was, I want to say, pretty damn close to that.
He's probably waiting for a chance.
But unfortunately, we didn't have licensing to be able to take it with us. And on top of that, it was the state fish, so
Thank you for
kind of looked
testing the
down
lights, Miss
on.
Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Is she paranoid of the dark? Okay. I'm just gonna go over here. Oh, okay, there's missing posters. Have you seen this man? Disappeared on 6/20th of 2007, I'm assuming. Identify features not for winning contests. That's great for description. Are these the devs? Have you seen these men? Missing Richard Baya, Brace Desky, Jacob Miller on a camping trip. Overdue. Haven't been in contact. If you see them or know their whereabouts, please call this number. Thank you. Are they gonna... Either they're the devs or people that worked on the game, or they're gonna pop up somewhere in the game. Sarah Breaker, Sheriff, can we go in
Come
here?
in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Yeah, I know. No, I wasn't trying to go to you. Trying to check out the place first. Meeting room? Right, we just came from there. Nope, can't go in there.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Yep, I know.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Yeah,
Fit right
lights.
in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Interesting. Not at all concerning, considering the crap that we've been seeing.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Yeah. Cell area? Highly doubt we can get her in there, yeah. Oh, what's this? Ooh, Thermostat. This is the reason why we look around. Yeah, manuscripts. Alice sees a shadow.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Huh. Alright. Can we listen to whatever this is?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
So he's actually missing. Oh, look at that, some coffee. Was this battery operated? Because I don't see it plugged in. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the sheriff, I guess.
Sheriff Breaker is
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. You don't gotta keep nagging. And also, if y'all are wondering what I'm drinking the Grapefruits and Blossom Red Bull Spring Edition. Not in particularly my favorite, but I bought a pack because it's a new flavor. Wanted to try it out.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Yeah. Give me a second. What's all in here, huh? What you hiding? You got any manuscripts?
Make
Nope.
sure you don't forget your phone.
Yeah. Hush.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
Why are both of you
Cabin on
yelling?
Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take
Verizon.
this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Where the hell are you?
Talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Weir? Who's Weir?
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Yikes.
You can
Alright.
get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor,
I
Mr. Wake.
heard you. Just
Thanks.
give me a moment.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Sure, dude.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong, see?
You're still drunk, dude.
Sure, I beat him up. but
Okay,
I
at least you
wasn't
admit that.
drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir.
Was it?
It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien!
Okay.
I know sound like something a drunk would say.
Yep.
Believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Uh-huh. Right. It was so aliens, dude. Oh, look at that, a manuscript.
I told him, oh yeah, well,
A dark presence in the diner.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
That don't sound concerning. Or anything. Right?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
On the left. Well, give us a second, because I see a thermostat, a radio I can interact with, and maybe more. We'll see you in a second. Thank you.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Well.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence.
Yeah. Shush up.
For me in an abandoned car.
That ain't no car. That's a truck. There's a huge difference there. Alright, is there anything behind here? Anything I can reach through the cars? Don't look like it. No, I don't think so. Alright, let's go ahead and mosey on over here. Nothing over there. On the fence. Yeah, I see. Oh, wait. There's a hole right over there. Right here. There we go. Well, I didn't know we were Spartan kicking it, but alright. Manuscript. Wake at Lover's Peak.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Yeah, everything's coming to surface. Anything?
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Awesome.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Awesome.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Can we go up here? No? Well, that's grand. Alright. Can we... No, of course not. We can't climb over that. Well, I guess we don't got any other choice but to go back in and convince the sheriff, which I highly doubt we're going to be able to do, considering all the situations. You gonna say anything more? Nah, he's not.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
But the TV's fried. So overall, the typewriter that she brought is still there, and we're using it to craft the story, it seems.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Oh, well.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh,
take it easy.
Jumping to conclusions now?
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Well...
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
That's a good question.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and...
You only think that because you checked her out. Alright, what do we got here? The skeleton of a Columbian mammoth? Mammoth called... No, this specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the Labratar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the Columbian mammoth became Washington state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Interesting. Anything else we can look at? Any manuscripts in here? Or thermostats? Thermostats? I don't think we got all of the manuscripts in the first chapter. I think we missed one because it was in a secret thing. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Behind the... Oh, wait. What's this?
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car?
Nothing.
Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
All right, wait here.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna believe me. That's fun. Before we... hold on, what? Was this guy a vet? He's working with National... oh, look at that, a thermostat! He's working at the National Park, so I'm assuming he's got some veterinarian skills. First aid kit. Out here? Nope. Other door. No manuscript yet, though. Not here. Keep my eye out for it, though.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay,
that's what I seen. Okay.
What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Poor buddy.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Got it.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what we're doing. I'll be right back, Barry. You don't believe me at all, anyways. Take two form. Oh, there we go.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Considering it's called Lover's Peak,
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
That's it?
And hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Right. Thanks.
Awesome. Gotta worry about traps and then possible other crap going on.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with
You literally told them everything.
sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Yeah, I don't think he's leaving. Especially with him worried about us. So there was no manuscript there, hopefully.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al! Al?
The cabin still exists.
Or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
I don't think he's gonna sit still.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what.
He's straight up a city boy.
So not worth a 15% commission.
Oh, dude. You need to lighten up.
Lock the door when I leave.
Yeah, you go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine.
The
In a cabin straight
witching
from a horror
side?
movie.
Is that a actual book? Sounds like an actual book.
You want to know where you can shove that flashlight?
You know what?
Point that thing, Al.
That's what you get. Now shut up. Alright, any manuscripts? Another book. Conspiracy of Faith. Okay. These actually sound like actual books, so if y'all know any of these, please let me know in the comments. Batteries, I'll take those, thank you. A thermostat of coffee. You go in there. Oh wait, this is a different cabin. Completely different setup, and I don't think we're on an island.
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha ha! Thank you. I'll just sit here in the dark till you come back, or until I get eaten by a grue.
Alright, anything out here? No, don't look like it, but look at that. That looks gorgeous. This could be a thumbnail. Alright. Anything here? No.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort.
There's a manuscript.
Spirit every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
Good luck with that. I'll look over here first. Another thermostat. Look at that. Pays off to look around. Anything creepy with a well? Nope. Can't even climb in it. Not even a well, it's just decoration, it seems. Nothing else. Forgot that we could run with that button. For a second there, I thought it was L3, not L1. Alright, I don't think there's anything else, so let's go ahead and go get that manuscript by the car. Do. I'll pick this up. Barry doubts Wake's sanity.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Yep. And he's putting this in the book. That's grand. Alright, anything else?
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Use?
Barry had the keys to the car he
Of
rented.
course.
Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
I mean, we could drive down to the path. Just saying. But overall, woods like this I actually kind of miss, even though it's kind of spooky. But I live in a freaking desert area. I miss woods. I used to live in Wisconsin where we had woods all over the place. Loved it there. I almost jumped out of that. I think if I would have actually seen it, I would have jumped. Alright, we'll go down there in a second. Let's go check up here. As you can tell, I don't want to miss anything. Manuscripts, the thermostats. If I can 100% this, I would love to because the story is so rich in this. Radio. Those same two books. Any manuscripts? Revolver ammo. I'll take that, thank you. Alright, let's listen to this radio.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Oh,
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly.
Sorry.
But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
Yep.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
That's odd.
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the piece of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
He's got a point there.
Your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
So, he's apparently the fisher around here. Top fisher. Alright. Anything? That's not concerning or anything. Hazard. Joy. Anything around here? No. Alright. The hell? Oh joy. And it starts. Okay, well, we're gonna be running into some shadow enemies again. Assuming pretty soon. Oh, can't cheat the system, climb over. Would have been nice though. Gotta go around. Oh, look at that, a phone. Highly doubt it works right now. Elwood National Trail, Moonshine Cave, Lover's Peak. Okay. It's the last place on the list. Anybody home? That's not concerning. I don't think anybody's home. That don't look good. Well, damn. Same book. There's blood. Why is there blood? That's gonna turn on it. Oh, we have to turn it on. Okay. Anything in here? Nope. Alright, well, I guess we're turning this on. Oh, another one of these.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
Man in the mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him.
There's a crap ton of feathers in here.
Do him like that.
I didn't like his face.
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
That's not concerning. Not concerning at all. I really like this little whole small skit in the game. Adds a little bit, a little bit more flavor to it. I think. What the hell is that? What? Why are y'all... Okay. Weird. I think after I cover this, I'm gonna try out the, what is it called? It's not Alan Wake 2. I don't have the cash for that right now. Definitely want to cover the game, though. But it's the game that's in between Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2. It doesn't, you don't play as Alan. It's like, it starts with a C. I can't remember what it's called. If y'all can remember what it's called, please leave a comment down below. I got it free on Epic Games a while back. So, pending if it runs well, because I know any free games on Epic Games, sometimes it doesn't work the greatest. I'll pick it up and cover it on the channel. The manuscript all the way at the bottom. Hold up, how many are there? There's a crap ton in this one. Okay. Missing page. This one's gonna be hidden. Awesome. Rose and Rusty.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Oh joy. That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright. Another manuscript. Checkpoint reached. Cool. I'll take that manuscript. Rusty dying.
The air in the
hell?
visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Yep. Everything that he writes is coming true. Alright. Elwood Natural.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
The hell? Visitor center? The hell just happened? Yeah, give me a second. I'm looking around for manuscripts. Just a second. Oh, look at that, a thermostat. I know, I'm terrible looking for the collectibles when a man is most likely probably dying. Which one do we need to go in? That one? Or that one? I think it's that. No. Checkpoint reached. Oh, look at that. There's a manuscript. Rusty attacked by the dark presence.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Well, damn. Oh, hold on, Rusty. We're getting there. Just trying to put together all of the story. Up here.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Of course. So I'm assuming we're gonna get the key from Rusty. Yeah. I'm assuming so. Okay, so the storm happened, messed up this, and left up this, so this could collapse any time.
Hello? Back here! I'm back here! Hey, please help me!
Hey, buddy, how the fuck did that happen? Looked like you were dragged.
I'm hurt. I can't move.
That's obvious. Nope. Still can't go in there.
Please help me.
I'm getting there.
Hello?
Yep, I know. I haven't left yet. Keyword yet.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna die.
Whoever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
My dude, this... Oh, wait, no. He's still wounded, so he couldn't jump out.
Good boy.
Anything extra in here? Okay, I'm not gonna get the first aid for him. That's kind of dumb. You would think I would have access to the first aid for him, but nope. I was seeing if there was a new weapon, but no.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Unlock this. Go on in. Looks like there's another manuscript. Yep. There's not a switch right here. It's a little weird. Alright, let's get this manuscript first. Wake reaches a safe haven of light.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
The hell? Should I go in here? Can't. Okay. Let's see here. Anything I can pick up, listen to, or open? Yes, sir. What? Good batteries. Okay. And more ammo. Thank you. Definitely prepping us for some kind of fight. Oh, look at that. There's the axe.
Late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Awesome.
Rusty!
Yeah, he's a dead man.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Oh, great. He's back. Rusty, you good, man? You a lot? No, where'd he go?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole
Oh,
in
shit.
the wall.
A mammoth size? Okay, he's still there.
Please.
Where's the dog?
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license. Obey the park ranger's instructions.
What the fuck happened to him?
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Two bears and wolves never approached any other closer than 25 yards.
What the fuck?
Pets must be leashed at all times. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law.
Why is it affecting him? And did he kill the doggo? Where'd he go? There he is. Go down! Under the layer of skin, death part. Oh, great. There's more. I didn't get to read the rest of that trophy. Well, that's not fair. They get 2 weapons? Poor doggo. So, reach Lover's Peak. Oh, joy! I need to go through all that. Plenty of ammo. Alright, we need more batteries now. We went through a decent amount. Oh, this would be fun. Great. Go on, frickin' darkness. Doing everything. Checkpoint. Oh yeah, the lights are checkpoints. Almost forgot about that. Yellow.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Now you're starting to believe me now that you're seeing it. I'll go ahead and take all that. Well, if I could. It looks like I'm gonna have to go down that way, so... What's over here first? A manuscript and a checkpoint. Before we pick that up... Anything? No? Alright. Manuscript. Rusty's final thoughts.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Awesome. Grand. Alright, let's go to Lover's Peak, shall we? Yeah, let's just follow the crows and ravens. I think they're... Nah. Those are ravens. They're too big to be a crow. Do not feed wildlife, $100 penalty. Yeah, nowadays there's like 500 to 600 for a penalty for doing that.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Entrance to Moonshine Cave. Okay. Wait. Are we supposed to go through here? That wasn't concerning. There's a secret. So I'm assuming that's just gonna lead us to a secret. Yes, sir, it is. Yep. Leading us to a secret stash. somewhere in here. Moonshine Cave, site of frequent bootlegger activity throughout the Prohibition, 1919 through 1933. Prohibition. Yeah, I kind of already read that. Ooh, yes, sir. Give me that shotgun. Discover 5 hidden chests. Alright, let's switch over to the revolver. We only got 2 bullets for the shotgun right now. Definitely pays off to look around, especially if you want some good loot. I don't think we're gonna be able to keep the shotgun once we go into another chapter, because it took it away for us last time. Battery. Oh, great. Stay down. That was close. Anybody in here? Oh, can't open it. See if there's any loot. Oh, please say this is not going to break. There's the next checkpoint and manuscripts. Checkpoint reached. Of course, we're not going to follow that sign. We're going to go this way. See if there's anything amiss. What's this way? Another manuscript. Yes, sir. Barry meets Rose.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart, too. Knew a lot about what was going on in the town. Knew a lot about Al. Even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Wondering how he was eyeing her up, yeah. Alright, is there anything else? Anything hiding up here? No? Anything this way? Now we're about to go into another fight. Alright, let's try to get back to the road. Forgot you actually have stamina in this game. There we go. There's the checkpoint. Already looked over there, there's nothing. Oh, up here. There we go. Oh, regardless, I would have gotten the shotgun. But it helps getting more ammo. That's for darn sure. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, it loops around, so... Checkpoint reached. Oh, hey, bud. Great old one. Sweet. There's another one. Ow, what the hell? Lucky shot. Great old one felled by lightning. Huh. Especially tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir. Douglas was over 200 years old, according to local legends. It stretched beyond the stars after it fell. It was measured to be 66 meters tall, nearly a record length. Damn. That is a tall tree. Question is, do we follow that path? Or do we go off the path to find stuffs? Shit. Ow. Ow. Fudge. Really? Okay. We gotta go back and grab all that stuff again? Okay, well, that sucks. Oh, god damn it. Forgot about you. Entirely forgot about him. Alright, so there's nothing over there. So let's just go this way, shall we? Ow, fucker. We're out of battery. Grand. Well, it charges after a little bit. Not fully out of battery, but it's not looking good. I'm gonna stick with the shotgun for a bit. Nope. Get to the light. Get to the light. Ow, are you kidding me, dude? No, it cut off. Okay, we're good. We're good. Get this started. There we go. We have lights, thankfully. We got one more bullet for the shotgun, so let's switch over to the revolver again. Some more revolver ammo and batteries. Grab this manuscript. Wake sees the torch symbol.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason, packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo, things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Okay, so that's actually part of the story. That's interesting. He axed the freaking phone again. So supposedly there's another chest somewhere around here. Maybe. There we go. The taken are filled with darkness. Okay. Think that was read out loud last time, right? Hold up. The white t-shirt? The hell? I don't think that's supposed to be here. Oh, great. More of them. Get to the road. Motherfucker. Out of battery. Fuck. Yeah, that's what I thought. Back off. Get this charged back up a little bit, and then we'll go back. Hopefully they don't respawn. Respawn. There we go. Running real low on bullets, though. We got 4, and we got 1 for the shotgun. That's lovely. Need to aim better. Boots. Bloody boots. Lover's Peak that way. Alright, so there's supposed to be a case hidden away somewhere, so let's look for that first. It's definitely not over here. Let's try up ahead. This way. Your safety stay on the designed hiking trail. You would think there would be a manuscript or something over here. Nothing. Okay. Weird. Through tree. Can we go up and over? Or through? No. Okay. Seeing if there was any other options to get up there. But apparently not. Anything over here? Nope. Alright. Lover's Cove is blocked off. That's fun. Alright. Didn't think it was going to be a straight shot, but... What the hell? Dates from 1846, the year of the Oregon Treaty. Is this how it's showing how old the tree was? Why is it shaking like that though? The tree this ring was cut from started growing in 1846, the year the Oregon Treaty was signed. Other notable events marked on the ring: 1953, the Washington Treaty was formed. 1978, the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Co. in the town itself. 1889, Washington was granted statehood. 1929, tree damage in a forest fire. 1970, the Bright Falls Mining Co. closes its doors after a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake. 1980, Mount St. Helena erupted. 1987, tree felled by a storm. Well, damn. One hell of a history for that tree. Making sure nothing else actually showed up. So hold up. Why is it a dead end? Really? Oh wait, are we supposed to push this? There's no way we have to push this. No. No, yeah, no, there's no mechanics to do it, so I don't think that's what we need to do. I guess go back and see our options. Oh, jump over that. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright. Can't stop me. I don't know why it made that sound. But I can tell you this, I didn't like it. Here comes the trolley. So is that Lover's Peak, or do we got more hiking to go? But we're almost there. Pretty sure we got a little bit more hiking to go, though. Can you open up, please? Oh, okay. I'm a dork. Push the button. Do not break. I swear to God, if you break. Because that is the classic move for horror. Yep, there we go. Yep. I called it. I mean, it didn't make us fall to our doom, but still. Oh, shit. Who's that?
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Who are you and how do you know about these shadow things?
Flashlights, kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
How the hell do you know about them?
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, wait.
The hell?
Keep up.
Ow! Get him! Shoot him! Shoot him! You're a terrible aim. My dude. Finally. Terrible aim. You almost snuck up on me. Come on. There you go.
Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Pull them off, damn it.
Great.
Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
Any day now, dude.
Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Oh, you feeling better now, Wade? All cozy and safe.
Screw you, man.
Where'd that one go?
I don't like this guy.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Nah, really? Couldn't tell. I don't see any manuscripts or anything. Oh, thermos. Thank you. Anything else around here? He stopped yelling at me, so I'm gonna look around here. Just real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything. Because I might have already missed the manuscript for the secret one. But I have no idea. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Alright, Bonehead.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready.
Great.
We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
I hate you.
Moving!
Back off. Take him out. There you go. Oh, great. Thank you.
Piece of cake, Wake.
Come on. Dude, protect my ass. Not just your own. Oh, come on, dude. I swear. I gotta start all this over. That is some bull, man. Will protect me a bit more, and maybe I'll get with the program. Shoot him, man. Shoot him. Thank you. Where? Good. Take him out. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Get him. Get him. Get him. Aim, man. You are a terrible shot. Shoot him. No. That's what I thought. Now give me the damn gun. Huh?
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
Well, I don't think you thought that through.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back.
He had Alice, And he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Well, considering all the shit that's going on, yeah, it does have some magical property. Al's fear of the dark.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Yeah. Actually, how many do we got left? Just... Oh, well, no, we got a good amount left. Alright. This is a longer, chapter. Oh, we gotta go through this. Oh, I don't like that sound. I do not like that sound at all. So we still got an opportunity to find the secret one. Probably gotta find our way all the way back. Probably why. Alright, anything over here? Don't think there is. We gotta check, just in case. Yeah, of course, there's those guys. Anything over here? I don't think so. Why do they have this much open space when there's nothing over here? That's one thing that drives me insane about games that are like straight story. You give us a pretty decent open space to look around and find collectibles and stuff, but there's nothing there. So look at that. It's a damn bear trap. I can't interact with it? Okay, we'll just stay away from that. At least we know that they're shiny. We don't gotta worry about outright just randomly stepping. Oh, there it is. Outright stepping on them. Now I've seen one of the shadow dudes up ahead. I don't remember exactly where though. Another bear trap. Bear trap. Dude, there's a crap ton of these bear traps. Why is there so many? Just here in this area alone, there's a crap ton. Dude, if I get into combat right now, that is gonna suck. Because there's way too many bear traps. I guess this is the game's way of telling me to slow down. Anything over here? Yes. Yes, there is. Let me grab that. Grab all this first. Manuscript. Find 25 manuscript pages. Sweet. Sarah thinks about Wake.
Sarah didn't care about the legal threats Wake's agent had made. She let Wake go without argument, because there was something about him she couldn't quite put her finger on, something that reminded her of her father. She didn't think Wake would hurt his wife. Then she thought about the way he waded into Hartman, That hair-trigger rage flaring up without warning.
On. Okay, so I wonder, am I gonna get an achievement for? No, I just wasted a bullet. All right. There's a thermostat. All right, so I guess we have to go this way. I don't see any other way. Checkpoint reach. Yep. Whoa! Whoa! That was real close. Too damn close. I'm not seeing anything. More. Of course. Come on, dude. Okay, you done? No, it's still being all freaking weird, shadowy. Okay. That's ammo. We're fine. Just continue on. They keep coming after me. Too damn often. You getting desperate or something? There's stuff here. I'm not gonna go up there just yet. What's over here? Anything? My dude. Bugger off. Yeah, they're getting desperate. Let's say, okay, so regardless, it still leads up this way. I don't think there's anything up there. I just took the long way getting up here. Man. Ow. There we go. And we should have went back for that ammo. Because I only have one bullet left now. Got a checkpoint on a safe spot. Going. There we go. Good, ammo. And battery. Thermostat. Or a thermos. It's not a thermostat, it's a thermos. I'm a dork. Manuscript. Ooh, and a rifle. Wakes, here's a chainsaw.
The night had been one
Great.
desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Oh, joy. Something I don't like because of my chainsaw accident. Personally. Hunting rifle. 5 shots. Cool. Keep the ammo. The main weapon that we have more ammo for. Anything up here? Nope. Alright. Whoa. It's a drop. Go over here. Anything over here? Straight up drop. I don't think that's a good way to go. But I'm gonna double check it.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades.
The hell?
Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Well, that's weird. Flare. That's what I've seen for the shiny. Okay, it looks like we're supposed to go down this way. So let's check out the plane first. Yeah, maybe up here. Oh, there's nothing up there. Alright, let's check out this plane. That makes some noise. Oh, great. Didn't know I could banish the darkness from those spots. Ooh, yes, a chest. Wait, do I have to get rid of these dark spots for the chest to show up? Maybe. Something's breathing. I don't like it. Yeah, I think we do. Yep. I'm right. The chest is supposed to be right. Ooh, shit. Sir? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh, it was supposed to happen. Good thing I didn't fall. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. Just flares. Man, I was hoping for that manuscript. Alright. Well, I guess let's go this way. Anything I can grab in there? No, I don't think so. Yeah, the breathing's concerning. The slow, guttural groan. There's a checkpoint, it looks like. The generator and a lantern. Do. Checkpoint reached. Nice. Shit. Yeah, no, fuck that. Y'all can bugger off with that. Ow! Well, the rifle came in clutch. Alright, let's get this generator going. Not jump. There we go. Get some ammo. Reloaded. Alright. Is there anything around here I can check out before we leave? Don't look like it. So, since we're like in the straight up darkness, do they just randomly show up? Do they randomly spawn? Is that how that works in this one? Trying to find if there's anything interesting. Okay. Ow. Screw y'all. Ow, bugger. I know there's one over there, so I don't get why I did that, unless he fell off. He probably fell off. Wasn't there another path? No, it just looked like it. Oh, there's a thermos that I entirely missed because of all the freaking craziness. I'll take that. Thank you. Do 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 do. All right. Any manuscripts hiding around? Scattered about anywhere? No, I'd rather not fall in there. Pretty sure that would be an instant death. I'm going back now. Because Alan can't frickin' climb to save his arse. Other than ladders. So we got 0 batteries. Whoa, let's not. Ow. That's not concerning or anything. Let's get rid of that. Rather not step on that, thank you. Ammo. Can't go wrong with a bit more of that. Get rid of that. I don't know. Does it do anything to actually get rid of those? Or is it like one of those things if we step on it, it'll hurt us? Or make us go more insane? I'm gonna check over here real quick. And oh, look at that! Yep, good thing I checked. Deputies at the logging
The
state
logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Fine. So we're doing a pretty good job at finding all the manuscripts. I'm just really hoping I don't miss that secret one. That would suck if I missed it. And we jump. There we go. Another manuscript. Bury it in El.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
You're writing him to believe it. That's lovely. Come on. There we go. That was a big one. Oh, goody. More flares and thermos. I'll take that. Thank you very much. There's a ladder. Get up there. Are we even gonna find our wife in this chapter? Great, more darkness. That's not good. That's not good at all. Please do not freaking fall apart while I'm still in here. Okay, we're off of that rickety hell. Checkpoint reach, yay! Awesome. So glad when we kill him, we can actually quickly turn around, make sure we're covering our arse. Because that would suck if we couldn't. So there's that stuff again, so I'm assuming, ooh, yes. Thank you. There's something somewhere. Manuscript, cool. Take that. Wake fuels the dark presence.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Is that what they're called? The Taken? Okay, so we got 3 more pages, and that was also including the hidden one. So hopefully we can find it. You would think this would count as a hidden one, but no, we need to find the chest. I'm assuming anytime we hear the breathing and any of this, any of the yellow, that there's one nearby somewhere. Question is just where? I'm not seeing anything. So I'm not getting what whole breathing was about. Huh. I might miss it. Oh, can't get through there. Alright. Yeah, we might miss it. If it is supposedly over here. Yay, more bats. Take that ammo and battery. That screams go that way, so we're gonna take the right path. If this even is a path. Nope, not a path. Alright, well, I tried. Nothing down there but a path to straight death. Whoa, yep. Nope. Not messing with that. Ow. Don't think so, buddy. You can go charge at somebody else. Alright, guys, we're almost there. Almost. So we gotta look out for that secret chest, though. With hopefully the manuscript that we're looking for. Reach the checkpoints. Grab that flare. Ammo and batteries. Campground. Swim through. Oh, joy. Cutting down more trees. Nothing over here. Ah, yep, there's the chainsaw guy. That's lovely. Getting the rifle out for this. Woo, that was close. Hold still. Nice. I love these flares, dude. Helps so freaking much. Good thing we didn't use up all the rifle ammo real quick. Because that came into clutch, taking him out real quick. Anything up here? Any secrets? Secrets? Secret chests? Don't look like it. That's a bummer. Yeah, nothing. Anything over here that we missed? No, don't look like it. Alright, let's get to the campground, shall we? Yep, nothing. Checkpoint reached.
Stay
Great.
in sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Damn birds.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
For now. Thermos. Ammo. And battery. These damn birds, dude. Don't tell me you're gonna frickin' drive through here and say, oh, I'm gonna run you over. No, thank you. Anything behind here? Before I get ran over? That looks like what's gonna happen. Oh, shocker.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Okay, you're not even questioning why it's on? Okay. Because that's not a concerning thing. No, we don't question logic whatsoever in horror games. Oh yeah, that's a thing. We never question things in horror games that make logical sense.
I had to find the key to the garage.
Yeah, shut up. I'm looking around for other stuff. Alright, manuscript. Nightingale fires at Wake.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture. The way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
That don't sound good.
I
Take that
needed the
rifle.
garage key to get to the car.
Yeah, shut up, man. The hell? Where's the toilets? Checkpoint reach. Find garage key. They're on the other side, dude.
The garage key had to be somewhere nearby.
Nope. Nothing. Got nothing. There's keys with a hat. And another TV. That we can't turn on, apparently. Alright. Oh.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Is that why everything's getting all fucked up? Because you screwed up the story? Holy shit! Oh, wow, okay. That kind of spooked me right there. Alright, let's get this damn truck, shall we? Let's get the hell out of here. We'll reload just in case. Drive. Oh, cool. We get to actually drive. Cool. Oh, joy. There's a whole bunch of them. I ain't gonna brake. Why would I brake? I guess follow the lights. Oh, okay. Oh, we can get out. Cool. You can change vehicle controls in the main menu. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh, I can change vehicles. Cool. I'm not. I'm hoping that manuscripts that we're looking for are gonna be at these checkpoints. Because going out on foot looking for them is gonna be a utter big pain in the butt. There's this thermos. I'll get the thermos. Oh yeah, that truck's not gonna last long. Awesome. There's a manuscript. Of course, it's in the darkest frickin' place ever, though. Wake's despair.
There was no misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed. But there was no cabin, and no island. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
So it doesn't exist, but yet it exists. That's fun. Anything over here? Stairs. Alright. Okay, so that would have just taken me up here. Hold up. How many manuscripts we got? Just the mystery one. Pretty sure we're gonna miss it. Considering that we're already here. Alright. Has anything changed? Oh, look at that, a vehicle. Alright. Can we go in here and find anything new? Can we go in here? Nope. Anything new in here? Anything? Nope. What about the other building? Anything new over there? I doubt it. Considering our luck. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Wait. Have we gone in there? Yeah, we have. Well, damn. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and grab a new... The vehicle does not work. That's grand. I should have just took the broken old truck. Because now I'm on foot. The hell? Oh, it's not that far. The hell is this shit? Ah, that don't sound good. That don't sound good at all. Okay, I remember I recognize where we're at.
Gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Okay, we already gone up there, but it looks like things have changed a little bit. Anything? Nope. Unless it is like a whole different area of where this chest is, I don't think. Yeah, I know I wasted that probably, but I don't care. Ow. Mother fluffer. Go down. That was too damn close. Too damn close. Should have used the flare on him. Heal up. There we go.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby.
We already checked that room.
City boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
Great. So we ain't getting our wife back unless we finish.
About birds over the phone.
Jesus Christ. We ain't getting our wife back until we finish the manuscript. That's grand. Oh great, there's gonna be like a huge boss fight, isn't there? What is it gonna be? A shit ton of freaking crows? God, that's terrifying. Ah, there's the secret. Cool. There it is. What? No manuscript? Man. Oh, shit. You blocked yourself in? Alright. Hold up. What was that? That's fun. Let's get to the front of the house. Yeah, he definitely barricaded himself. Working on it. Beat the birds. Ow. Where you at? Come on. Come on, dude.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Barry. Oh, you're opening up the back one?
Hey, Al.
There we go.
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode. Man.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Because you're not using the typewriter. Typewriter's missing. With the island.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Island cabin.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Why does she sound like that?
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl.
What the fuck? The hell is going on? So the old lady at the very beginning is partially the reason why all this shit's happening?
Come here.
That is insane, dude. Well, that's part 2 of Alan Wake. So, what will hold the craziness for next episode? End of episode 2. Cool. What's gonna happen in episode 3?
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Episode 3 at ransom. Great.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her.
Highly doubt
Listen,
that,
I
considering.
found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Great.
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives.
Can I save here?
This place
or-
is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Oh,
Well,
great.
you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Huh. Okay. Well, guess we're gonna find out more information on that in the next episode. But for right now, if y'all want to see more of Alan Wake with my playthrough and or horror games in general or darker themed games, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future videos, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out and keep being awesome.